What you mean? I just made, no, that's a video.
Okay, wow. Nice to get better. Thank you so much, Amy. I got actual chills. Like, you're so good at singing and playing guitar. You're incredible. Okay, so next up we have another poet. Jimbo, baby. Thanks, Jimbo.
Let's go, Jim.
I suppose my code name is James William Dillon, but Jimbo's my name, you know what I mean? So the first, and I like always starting off with one for the ladies. It's called Tampon Ads. It's literally, this will be right. Go for it, yeah. Oh. It's false advertising. The way these girls are smiling, they always seem to be riding bikes and looking genuinely delighted with life. When in reality, you can see the strife emanating from the eyes of your future wife. I just need to see some realism. To see them search for chocolate in every inch of the kitchen, eating ice cream in bed but still sweating. The subtle sounds of Solpadeine dissolving in the background. And not a pair of leggings in sight. She's dressed up in her best PJ, so she's ready for a good night. Our friends haven't synced up, so they don't plan to meet up. They won't bother. The only things they're interested in, bottle. That's true. And I'm glad you don't use red dye to illustrate how you menstruate. You use blue. Gotta get it up there, girls. Even had me scarlet and clutching pearls. So I need to see the story from the other side. Poor fella on the phone, red faced in the toilet, she's all unable to make eye contact in the checkout line. He goes home, she still gives out, but this time next week she'll be fine. We need this to show her daughters it's not like years ago. When these things started happening, it was considered a sin. It's a natural thing that one day Mother Nature might show up, introduce you to Aunt Flo, and then she'll let the painters in.
What, Jim?
So I don't put much poetry online, but I put pictures like this up. If you're into it, just Jimbo's my name. Simple, if you're looking for it. I think for the next one, I don't need music for the next one. I'll do one more and then I'll do my main one, right? Keep the merch. Okay, this one's called me Barber Barred Me. So believe it or not, but me Barber barred me. I kept arriving just before closing time and I'd see a long line of lads who had hairlines hairier than mine, but I have a certain rapport with the Turkish Sweeney Todd, who was a bald patch and a dad bod, and I'm a bit bald, so he lets me skip the queue. Gestures to the next lads that I'll just be two, but when I sit down, I can tell he's freaking. I'm looking for a skin fade to run right up into where the hairlines recede, and insist on a cutthroat razor shave. I don't know if that's stupid or brave. A couple of lads have fake phone calls so they can get up and leave. Let them try earlier in the day or during their break next week. I always look angry in the barber's mirror's reflection. A sallow complexion. It's about to become reddened because as the hot towel meets my face, he's just pressed full force against. Eyes are closed, so all I hear is barbershop background beats are all bangers and being blasted through the Bose speakers to the point where I can't handle. Every song is just rinse and repeat. I take a little peek, see a drone shot of a beach, then when I reach for that blue liquid and down it for an untimely release. I kept getting ones all over, but they do add up. I notice more timbering greys with every swipe of his blade. A few of those clippings cause a close graze, but I'll live to get the ears lowered another day. At this stage, I should be able to hear what the borrowers have to say. He holds a mirror to the back, but even if it resembles being scalped, there's no going back. So I tip my friend and hope he doesn't get sacked. I'll do my main one. Before I do a main one, can I get one of them? I want to give Theodore a little present. Make Ireland grand again. That's it. You're part of the cult now, that's it. So, do you want to play Make Ireland Grand again?
Come on, Jimbo.
Come on, Jim.
I'm his sister. Yay.
Another ring that was on it. Thanks for having me.
Yes. Go on, Jim.
Would you vote?
Ready?
Born ready.
This is a deep one. I want to go back. I can't say exactly to when. Not so far back when the spuds were duds, civilians dying in their eyes, and before Dáil Éireann came to order or all the troubles on the border. I'd like to cherry pick the best bits, when Ireland was grand. I'd like to talk to those who built Newgrange, ask how they timed the winter solstice to a T, when Oscar Wilde roamed the streets or James Joyce during Ulysses. Celtic Tiger in its peak, and the only bust in sight was Molly Malone's. Everyone has a Tamagotchi. Italian 90 playing on the telly again and fuck Scalacci. Like Krista Borg seeing red. Aspiration higher. Nelson dethroned and erecting the spire. McGregor, not when he was flogging whiskey to outfellas, when he was made champ and there was talk of putting him on the stamp and the coinage. The belittling of Rod Little, now aim, leave it bleed now. Young gives lip to Clester. And of course, Selden. What if Georgie Burgess got the snip? If Garrett Brooks had played his gigs, if Barry McGuigan had weak wrists or Johnny Logan had a lisp, we'd still be dancing in Billy Brennan's barn or around the point of playing. If I drown in this nostalgia, these are the grand times I want to be found reeling in. I keep on them. I like them. Katie Taylor thanking God, another try by that lad bought and less ATMs getting robbed. Pre-foot and mouth outbreak post. Henri's handball heartache. When the Pope came and kissed the land, that was grand. When we could withstand an orange weather warning, that was grand. When all the snakes were banned, that was grand. The time where everyone who wants it gets the shift. We all get taught French by the girls that bewitched. The batter on your Bordeaux fish is always crisp. Fearless Paul Kimmage questioning Lance on his drug stance. Michael Flatley's ankles are wringing wet as a river dance. 32 counties. If we get the chance. When the smell of our factories wafted through our streets, the mix of Cadbury's hitting the breeze, blended with potatoes, onion and cheese, perfectly in harmony. My father Ted gives every eulogy. We stop mimicking the States. They want to be great, we'll settle for grand as long as our homeland is where having the crack originates without debate. Michael D is handled with care with his safe hands of Packy Bonner, so he can lay a wreath whenever we need him. The leaves are always in free fall in Raglan Road. No matter where you go in the world as an Irish pub, we communicate in wink and elbow code. If we live with the clarity of Padraig Pearse's pen, we will make Ireland grand again.
Oh my god, thanks man, that needs to be, we get the recorded footage, like, that needs to be everywhere, that's insane. That should be in the Bible, like that was brilliant.
Yeah.
cute look.
I'm so honored to have you guys before me. Like, so rude. Thanks, Jimbo.
Can we go home?
Alright. Yes.